Hello, we are back in new RS3 video, and today we are working on first hardware modification. For all guys that you seen JB4 video on stock hardware or you didn't, you can look on this link below. Now we are installing first modification, and that's the weakest point of this car, and it's intercooler. These cars have very big issue with the cooling. Even stock cars, intercooler, which is original on the car, it's from RS3 2011. So intercooler is 15 years old from that model. So it's very weak, very bad, and as I said, even on stock form, when it's hot, it's struggling, especially when you give more boost and power. But today we have a replacement, and that's Wagner. It's huge, amazing Wagner competition Evo X. You can see how thick it is. This is my hand, and you see almost, not almost, it's wider down lower part than my hand, and you can see huge outlets along with the new boost pipes. So yes, it's perfectly built. And we are installing this along with crash bar, which is from stock. So stock one is removing. Okay, we started with removing the things, and now follow video. Okay, crash bar is removed, the lights were removed, but already one is back. We are installing parts for crash bar of Wagner intercooler. Here is the part 1, same is part 2. And check this out. Huge versus stock. It's enormous difference. Enormous. Especially thickness from below. Maybe I will try to show you how thick is this versus this. It's crazy, really crazy. Double the thickness than stock. Okay, and we are basically done. Intercooler is installed. You can see it's huge, massive compared to the stock one. It comes with crash bar, but crash bar it's in 2 parts, so it's easy to install, but you need to play with little bit with adjustments. Also, you get bigger hose line, bigger hoses for intercooler, and you also get this air duct for more fresh air into the engine bay. You see, it's huge. And now we will install the bumper, and you will see how all fits together. But it's massive, and also it has enough space to breathe for air conditioned cooling. So yes, looks amazing, and I'm super happy and can't wait to test. And this is the finished product. So Wagner intercooler, fully black. I love the black. I don't like when it's gray. You see the air ducts fits perfectly to put air inside of Wagner. And what is the only intercooler Wagner? It's because, you know, on this new RS3s you cannot remove this place, so you have more air, but most of intercoolers are covered, you only have lower part. But on Wagner, you see, he's till here, almost to the hood, so he's picking up air from above the license plate. The only intercooler on the market. You see, this is the top of intercooler, so he's whole this area, air is coming into the intercooler and underneath. So yes, definitely I think it will be improvement on temperature, air temperature, and to get more airflow. And as I said, I love the black one, the intercooler, because it makes so stealth look in the front. Okay guys, it's time to hit the road and do the tests. We are back, we are now driving, we are in the car. Intercooler has been installed, everything went perfectly. It was really fast for first time. installing Wagner 2.5 hours. I believe when you are doing few times you can do in 2 hours or maybe less, but we were very careful. We wanted to put back lights as it was stock on the marks, bumper, nothing get damaged, so we were doing slowly but safe. Okay, we are now driving. Let's see which gains we got and did we got any gains. As I said, with intercooler we got bigger hoses, so we will see the difference. We will compare if there is a turbo lag or no with this setup. Bigger, not too big, because you can see the intercooler is huge. I believe it's 127% bigger, so sorry, it's 227 something percent bigger, I think. So it's huge. I believe 2 times or 3 times of the stock one, as you've seen on the video I have shown to you. Okay, so many guys debating that intercooler is no gain on the cold weather, that intercooler is only gain when it's hot, which I can tell you from my tuning experience and from my previous measurement with and without intercooler, it's crap. It's nonsense, and you will gain with intercooler even if outside is minus degrees, minus 2, 3, 5. You will benefit every time from bigger intercooler. Why? You will benefit from flow, more air. That's important and consistent. And these engines are really very sensitive to temperature. So if EAT it's only, let's say, 35 plus, which is on stock car very easy to achieve, even on stock power, the car is reducing power. So now with Wagner we will see what will happen. Okay, today it's cold outside, it's around 5-6 Celsius, so yes, benefit should be less than when it's a bit hotter, but anyway, we will see how it performs. First we start with our traditional map 3 custom settings, which we used till now and which we got on this car 465 HP. 465 HP, and the best 100 to 200 we were doing, I think, 8.1 if I remember correctly, something like that. So we will first see what's happening on the same map, on the same file, and then we will start to increase power to, let's say, try map 4, which I think it will work perfectly, because intercooler, as I said, is biggest weakest point of this car to gain performances when you are giving car more boost. Okay, I never experienced Wagner on this platform. I did one tune car from my client, but it was very hot. It was 33 ambient plus, so I couldn't really see and compare to, let's say, DO88, which I had on my car on all conditions. But I can tell you from first impressions that this one is huge, and on this car you are limited with the airflow, because the place where is license plate and honey beam front grille, it's not removable, so only air which intercooler is getting stock, and even DO88, because it's not so high as Wagner, it's from underneath of the license plate. Wagner, it's so big, I will show you, it's so big that it's getting air from upper side of the license plate and lower side, so definitely more surface area to get cold air. So I believe if both intercoolers are same, this should be doing or dropping EAT much more or much better than the DO88. But we will test and we will see how it really performs in real life. Okay, let's back to the open free road. We entered the 7 seconds, guys. You will see the measurement 100 to 200, map 3. And now the fun time starts. We increase to map 4. we increased to map 4, it should work good. And let's see those numbers, because now with map 4 we are getting more boost than before. We are using the ability of intercooler, and I can bet we will gonna be so fast. Let's measure. Okay, map 3 has been tested, and now we will see the fun starts. Let's see what we can get. Car is flying. Car is flying. Let's do another pull. From launch 7.7 corrected time, and from roll 7.8. Amazing. Let's do the historic and see how much power we got. We are back from testing and we are here in the garage. Let's see what are the numbers. We got today on same map fastest time 7.9 100 to 200. Before it was 8081, so it's 0.12 difference. That's normal. That's something I have been expecting from the intercooler gain. And on the graph we gained 10 HP with Wagner intercooler. But most impressive is temperature intake. It was 12 before pull 50 to 200 kilometers. At 200 kilometers it was 14. So only 2 degrees rise up, which is perfect, and that was on map 4. So now with intercooler we increased our custom map to map 4, and we got astonishing numbers. These are 7.7 100 to 200 from launch and 7.8 from roll. We are in 7 seconds and in stable 7 seconds, and this is what our power graph shows. Look it up. That's 483 HP at 625 Newton meters. And that's something what I was expecting. On car, as I said, completely stock, 99 run fuel and with intercooler. Next upgrade is intake. I have ordered already intake. I just need to find turbo inlet, and I hope with this combination we will pass 500 HP. Even now it's fast, it's interesting, and it is super cool on the track, but we have 2 months till track opening 3. Till then I plan to install at least intake, and the last part is downpipe. Downpipe I'm waiting. Why? Because I don't want to install all this emulator and wires, etc. to have full engine bay of wires. I'm hoping maybe the ECU unlock will come in between while I'm installing intake and waiting more, but we will see. If I won't be able to wait any longer, I will order the emulator and the Miltech downpipe, and that's on my old 8Y with same engine, everything. I had 512 HP on my custom map, and that's only 10 to 15 HP less than on proper ECU tune. So we are near the full potential, but as I said, without ECU unlock we cannot do it fully. But I need to tell you, on this car JB4 works much better than on previous, especially with communication with gearbox. So to be honest, I don't miss ECU tune. Yes, it's better on the throttle response, better boost build up, because here you are cheating sensors, but it's JB4, it's 80% good as ECU map. Plus you can do the pops and everything with ECU, speed limiter unlock, but it is what it is. Okay guys, stay tuned, and I hope next video will be soon. See ya!